They all see that it's a lie, 'cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never.
Hello lovely people, and how are you doing? My name is Jackie and this channel is Thriving Womanhood. In our today's video, we are going to be thriving in the kitchen. As you can see, I'm in my kitchen and we are going to cook mandazi. Remember that a nourished family is a happy family. In this video, I'm bringing you a very simple recipe which will use just 4 ingredients. Let's jump right into this video. Here we have our ingredients. We have sugar, we have milk, margarine, and then we have the mandazi flour, the ex mandazi flour. Our milk is about 400 ml. This amount of milk will control the number of mandazi that you're going to get from it. So I'm going to use a clean bowl and I'll add sugar first. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Then we're going to add margarine. This margarine is salted, so there's no need of adding salt. We are going to add also 2 heaped spoons of margarine. 1, 2. Then we're going to add our milk. Then stir well. I forgot to tell you that the milk was a little bit warm. It was warm, so that's why the margarine is melting. Once the sugar is dissolved into the milk, then we can add the mandazi flour. I am going to use this cooking stick to mix my ingredients well until I get a desired consistency, and after that I am going to use my hands to knead the dough until it is well kneaded. As you can see, my dough is still sticky, so I'm going to add some more mandazi flour to ensure that I get the consistency that I want, and also to make the dough more firm. After adding the flour, I continue mixing. The more you continue mixing, the better, because it will make your dough more soft, and also your mandazi will be soft enough. So don't lose heart. At this point, I'm going to use my hands to remove this from the cooking stick, and then I'll go with my hands and knead the dough. It is very therapeutic to use my hands to knead the dough. I normally forget everything else that was in my hand and I focus. My mind gets focused into kneading the duff, and I love doing this because it helps me clear up and also be focused. I will add more flour and continue kneading until my duff stops being sticky, and then at that point I will allow it to rest. So let us knead and do not lose patience, because the more you knead, the more your mandazi will be soft. This as you can see, the color of the duff is not white. This is because of the margarine, and also the milk helps the mandazi to be very rich and nutritional, especially if you're making them for your children, for snacks for the children, because you know the children will opt to eat mandazi only. So you know that when they are snacking on this mandazi, they are snacking on healthy and nutritional mandazi. So let's do this. We are almost there, and one of the things that I find myself doing while kneading the flour is mainly reflecting on the word of God. For example, while I was kneading this flour, I was reflecting on the book of Proverbs chapter 31, and in this book, mainly from verse 10 to 31 to verse 31, you find out that the Bible is describing this woman of a noble character, and is this verse that says that she works with eager hands, and this continues to encourage me even as I am working with my hands to ensure that I don't feel weary. I'm encouraged in the word of God, and even as I serve my family, as I serve my children, I feel fulfilled. I get a kind of fulfillment when serving them, because this is the calling that God has given unto me as a wife and also as a mother, to serve my children, to serve my husband, and cooking them food is a great thing. It's an honor, it's a noble task. And in the same scriptures, I'm reflecting on how this Proverbs 31 woman comes with food from her farm, having prepared the foods and carrying them on the trays, and they look like the merchant ship carrying goods from afar. And ta-da! Finally, guys, here we are. And this I will allow it to rest for like 20 minutes and then come and continue. As I allow my duff to sit for 20 minutes, I'll be heating my oil slowly to smoking level. So I'll first allow that every drop of water to dry up, and then pour out my oil and allow it to heat to the smoking level before adding my mandazi. So I'll put low heat and allow it to heat slowly, even as I allow my mandazi to sit for 20 minutes. So as I was saying, I keep on reflecting on the word of God and also reflecting on other things about life generally while cooking, and that's why I find cooking and being in the kitchen as the most safe place for me to be, for me to have my me time, for me to have a reflective moment, because you know, as moms we normally have a lot on our schedules, so kitchen is my safest place. And as I was saying, this woman brings food like merchant ships from afar to the family. Even the process of making food is not that easy. It's like coming from afar. And for sure, seeing people enjoy the meals, it's worthy every time that I spend cooking and preparing these things for my family. 20 minutes are over now. Let's check our duff. There we go. It is very soft, very soft, and it is no longer sticky. So I'm going to divide it into 2 portions so that I can roll 2 times, then cut into the desirable shapes. Yes, so the first thing is to make a very nice ball and then dust the surface and then roll it and make the shapes. So in the world that we are living today, I've found myself again and again being worried of the choice of food that we make for our family, and literally have come to realize that our children can survive on either bread and tea, or even maybe mandazi and tea, and therefore have been asking, how can I make a difference when it comes to my children and my family on what I'm feeding them, because this lifestyle will affect them in the long run. And therefore I've found one of the solutions is to ensure that I add nutritional things into my normal cooking. For example, if I'm cooking chapatis, then I do not just do normal chapatis. I'll have to add some pumpkin and make it more nutritional. At this point, I am dipping the knife into oil so that I'll be able to cut the duff more easily. I'm cutting my rolled duff into desirable shapes. For me, I want let's call them the rectangle ones. Of course, there will be some triangle ones because of the round shape of the rolled duff. After doing the vertical cuts, then I go horizontally and cut into the desirable sizes carefully. And as you can see, the cuts are so smooth because I already dipped my knife into the oil. At this point, I'm testing whether my oil is ready. I'll know whether it is ready by dipping one of the pieces of my duff into the oil. If it sinks, then floats, and then begin turning the color from white to golden brown, then I'll know that my oil is ready. This indicates that my oil is ready, so I'm going to add some more pieces to cook. Once the cooking side turns golden brown, I'm flipping it using this wonderful mandazi scoop to flip it to the other side so that they can cook on both sides. And be careful so that your mandazi will not overcook. After they turn golden brown on both sides, they are cooked, so I'm scooping them out and then add some more mandazi. And just like that, my mandazi is ready. Look at that. Oh, they look so yummy, and the aroma is so inviting. Look at that. Wow, they look so nice, so delicious, so yummy. Can I say so demure? I have added the second batch and it is cooking already. I have found out that making your own snacks at home helps in saving a lot of money, because if you were to buy these mandazis that will satisfy your family each day or every other time that they need them, then I can promise you that you're going to spend a lot of money, a lot of it. So in order to save that extra coin in our monthly expenditures, wow, this is what I do, making my own snacks at home. At this point, I am preparing the second portion. I'm going to roll it and cut it into pieces and then deep fry them. Another motivation to make my own snacks at home is to ensure that I know exactly what is put in my food, to ensure that there is no kind of preservatives, and also to ensure that the kind of oil I'm using to deep fry my snacks, especially the kind of mandazi, samosas, it is clean oil. Hey, you know how people recycle this oil now in this city and also around our estates. People normally recycle this oil, and I doesn't like it that way. I love cooking my snacks with fresh oil, all clean cooking vegetable oil. The second portion is ready, and now it's time to deep fry these pieces. The mandazi is so yummy, and my clan is already enjoying it, as you can see. For every woman or a mother, there's great joy of spending time preparing food or snacks for your beloved ones, and finally they get to enjoy it. This brings you great joy, and I'm so excited to do this recipe and also share it with you. I pray that you're going to enjoy it. So let's do our last batch and then do the revealing of how the mandazi came out. Ladies, how are you cutting costs in these economic times? Do you buy your snacks, or do you make them at home, or have you scrapped off the snacks? And if you've scrapped off the snacks, how do your children survive without them? Do they ask for them, or what do you do exactly? Please share in the comment section. Do you make your own snacks? Do you have special recipes for your family? Please share. Let's learn from each other and let's thrive together. Making kitchen time or cooking time my reflective moment, and also the time to just focus on something and unwind. It is the best thing ever. I'm always looking forward to the time I'll be in the kitchen preparing something special, exploring the options that I have, and also making new and trying out new recipes. That brings me a lot of joy. I get out of that kitchen happy, satisfied as a woman, and also I like experimenting with the ingredients in the kitchen. I've found that even in the kitchen you can make it a time of prayer, because sincerely speaking, when you have children, you have a husband to attend to, you have a business maybe to run, a family, of course a job, it's a lot of work, and at times we neglect the things that are very core, at the very center of our lives, for example prayer and also the word. So even in the kitchen I get time to pray, I get time to speak the word of God over my life, over my children, over my household, over my home, and also reflecting. It is a great moment.
Had a feeling we had something. Could have seen it in your eyes. Took a second, but I'm right here, waiting for you with open arms. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go.
Finally, there goes our mandazi. They are ready. They are very yummy, very tasty, and everyone in my family gets to enjoy it. So I pray that you'll be able to try out this new recipe. Only 4 ingredients, and you will thank me.
To the start, I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe